It's your boy YMS Jerry. I'm back with another video. Like I told y'all, we was gonna start off this series of Scared Straight, and so today we're gonna start it off. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start it off with Scared Straight 1978. We got a whole series, little mini series going on. This is the first video of many of this series of Scared Straight. Like I said, just to give a little recap from the previous video, is that we're gonna do the 1998 and up. They had spells where they had stopped it for a few years or whatever the case is. So from 1978, they had 20 years later, those same kids that was there. I know y'all would love to see the same kids that was at the same place, see what they've been doing 20 years later. Who would not want to see that? That's coming in the series. Then you got the 1999 one around the same time with the new kids that's in there. Man, it gets even juicy. If you thought the 1978 was crazy, man, 1999 I heard was even crazier. Then you got all up down to the previous, to you know, present days, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get all into all that. I ain't gonna say too much, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get right into this video. We're gonna check this out. Ain't much to really speak on, you know what I'm saying? I really want y'all to really get this, so I'm not gonna really have me too much in it. So I really want y'all to really see this, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna really get this cracking, you know what I'm saying? Get right into it. Shout out
contains explicit language.
Shout out Mixed Madness.
We're
gonna give bro a subscribe and a like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out bro for making this video, you know what I'm saying? Always y'all show love.
Program contains explicit language. Parental guidance is suggested.
And through the video, it's gonna be moments where I skip ahead, you know, get to the real parts, because this definitely is an hour 35 minutes. But you know how I am. I brings the videos down. I gets to the juicy stuff. Nothing but juicy over here.
I'm here for murder, kidnapping, robbery, armed robbery, conspiracy. And we got such a
I seen that man a lot.
Who do you think we get? And don't tell me each other. See, because I don't like nothing in the first place, and I don't like you.
You got your best shot, man. One punch.
Oh, no, they skipping others. I don't want.
Serving nearly 1,000 years.
Teenage law.
Let's get a little intro in, and then we're gonna skip to the juicy stuff.
I'm Danny Glover. What you just saw was the beginning of Scared Straight, a groundbreaking film that won an Academy Award and 8 Emmys when it first aired 20 years ago. The original film follows 17 teenage lawbreakers who are taken inside of Rahway, New Jersey's maximum security prison. In a raw confrontation, a group of hardened convicts called the Lifers tried to literally scare
The Lifers, man. Them Lifers, they say, they changed a lot of people's lives.
Kids into going straight. Tonight, after watching Scared Straight, we'll meet these same kids and convicts today. What's happened to them over the past 20 years? Are any of the kids in prison? Are any of the convicts out? We'll find out right after this special presentation of Scared Straight.
Alright, so like he said, that's exactly what we're going to be doing most of this series. See, but on this video, if it does have it in there, we're not going to watch it. We're only going to watch what's going on now in 1978 right now. So if I skip forward, that's what we're doing.
Viewing. Parental guide. Arrest 16, but these teenagers are going to prison. Nothing. From arrest to rehabilitation is work to stop them from breaking the law. So now at age 15, 16, and 17, they're going behind bars. Their sentence will be short. Only 3 hours. But during that time,
3 hours in jail.
Offenders will come into direct confrontation with these hardened criminals. They call themselves the Lifers. Together, they're serving nearly 1,000 years.
Sheesh.
But the Lifers are through taking lives. They're now saving them. In a unique crime prevention program created and run by the convicts. Their goal is ambitious. Make juvenile delinquents go straight. Imagine yourself, the innocent victim of one of these youngsters.
How do you feel about your victims?
I don't really care. You know, whoever come, I'm gonna get them.
It's a challenge.
Just a challenge.
Oh, crazy.
feel sad about him for a while, till I forget about it.
Damn.
If you don't know the person, it's alright. You really don't think too much about it.
They shouldn't have been, around me at that time. I just felt they be. I don't give a fuck about it. That's the way I feel about it.
Today's prisons are filled with yesterday's
Yo.
juvenile delinquents. Convicts who entered crime even before they entered puberty.
I don't
Dang.
remember how old I was when I first got in trouble.
Me? Around 9. Around 6, 7.
Okay, uh.
About 10.
14.
15. 14. 12. To be exact, 12.
12 or 13.
About 3rd grade.
Oh, ugly about 3rd grade.
I was 8.
Right here. Oh, you don't left from the left.
Monday through Friday, juvenile offenders from New Jersey and New York are sent to Rawway Prison by police, judges,
All right, bet.
counselors, and probation.
We see who they all is, man. You know what I'm saying?
What did I say? What did I say, motherfucker?
We're gonna go ahead and skip ahead, you know what I'm saying?
Cards. Question.
We're gonna get inmates some chance, you know what I'm
You're here
saying?
for 2 hours. You belong to us for 2 hours. Everybody see these cards? Everybody see these motherfucking cards? Let me tell you something, man. When I ask a question, I want to answer from all of y'all. Now, everybody see these cards. I want you to look at one man and pass it down. I want you to see them all. Motherfucker, what did I say? What did I say, motherfucker? Now pick them up and look at them right.
I thought he said,
Sit the fuck back.
I would have been like, yo.
You don't get all them cards, clown? Because if I tell you again, I'm going to break your fucking neck. And did you see them all? You try this the last time, man. The last fucking time. Don't get on my fucking nerves, all right? You look at one and pass it down to him. Look at all of them.
All right, he definitely did say look at one and pass
I
it
showed you
down.
the cards for one reason. To let y'all know that we ain't no social workers, no counselors, no probation officers, or no police. We are convicts. Every man you see behind me is doing over 25 years or life. So y'all ain't gonna come in here and change nothing. Now, is that understood? When a man's up here talking to you, I want your eyes on him at all times. That means if that man catch you looking at that wall, he feels as though you're chumping him off. And when you chump a person off in prison, you got to deal with the consequences. And we can get very physical up here. So we can start this now, right? I asked you a question.
I ask you again, nigga. I'm gonna come over here and break your fucking neck, alright?
Now I ask you a question. Can we get this started? And I want to hear from all y'all.
Yes. Let's get one thing straight right from Jump Street. Ain't nobody up here to entertain you clowns. You got a problem, man? Or you coming here laughing and joking? You see, look at me, motherfucker, when I'm talking. Now, you want to impress these bitches how tough you are? Any one of you want to impress them how tough you are? Well, impress them with me. I've been in this stinking cesspool 10 years, clown, and I ain't seen nothing funny. You sit here and you seriously believe you ain't never going to jail. In the 10 years I've been here, I've seen thousands of guys come through these joints. And I ain't met anybody yet that plan to come to prison. That's the trouble with you clowns. If somebody's trying to give you something, you're about trumping them off.
Real
But keep
shit.
trying me, jerk off. Keep trying me, man. Get up, motherfucker. You think you're... Get out of here. Get up off that fucking bench. Get out of here, nigga.
Go there and kick his motherfucking ass. Come on.
I'm over here.
Chad that motherfucker, man.
Slide.
Tighten it up. Move the fuck over, man. Move over.
I'm sure some of you guys has got girlfriends, right? I can't hear you. You girls got boyfriends? I can't hear you. Yeah. I know you all got sexual desires, right? Huh? Yeah. Well, we got sexual desires, too. We're just like you. We made of flesh and blood. You tough guy. Take a wild guess. When we got sexual desires, who do you think we get? And don't tell me each other. Who? You don't know, huh? Well, I tell you, we get young, dumb motherfuckers just like you. Like I told you, I've been down here 10 years, and I'm gonna die in this stinking joint. And if they wanted to give me these street bitches right here, I would leap over them like a kangaroo just to get the one pretty young fat butt.
Just to get the one pretty fat butt.
There's a lot of guys in there do the same thing. It's a way of life in these joints.
Yo, why you keep walking like
One
he's
day
so
you lay on
tough?
your blanket, and your mind is drifting over them 30-foot walls. And you're thinking about who's with your girl. When 3 guys will slide into your cell, wrap your ass up in that blanket, and I don't care how tough you think you are or how strong you might be, they're gonna kick your ass over the side of that bed and do bodily harm to your asshole by sticking a dick in it. So what do? I'm gonna give you 5 options you can take, and ain't none of them worth a Chinese nickel. 1, you go to the cop. You say, officer, 3 guys just ripped me off, and you come back with the cop. You say that white guy, that black guy, that black guy. See these 3 guys that ripped you off? Yeah, they're gonna go in the hole for 30 or 60 days, and then they be back in population. But the administration, they know they can't leave you in population because one of these guys' associates will cut your ass from A to Z. So they gotta do something to protect you. But right up there on the 4th tier is a place called PC, Protective Custody. We call it Punk City.
Punk City.
And that's where you will go. And if you're doing a 1 to 2, 5 to 7, 20 to 30, life bid, that's where you will do all that time. And when you're in PC, you locked up 23 out of 24 hours a day. You get out for 1 hour for exercise. And that's it. So see, you can't rap. But I know I got a lot of tough guys here. So when you get ripped off, the first thing you're gonna wanna do is get even. You're gonna wanna get revenge. Now the best time to stab somebody in this joint is on a mass movement. When you got over 1,300 wild, treacherous maniacs moving like a herd of fucking cows, going out there to the yard, the mess hall, all paired to the movies. So you strap down with your shank and you go in the yard, and you see one of them guys that ripped you off. So you slip up behind him, you pull your shank, and you stick him. And when you stick him, you kill him. One of you smart guys tell me, how much time you think the court's gonna give you for killing that man? Anybody. That's right, they're gonna give you life. Not that they care about that guy you killed, or they care about you, but that's the way the
Committed a
system
murder.
works. See, there's no such thing as getting even in these prisons. And that brings us to number 3.
Some real shit.
When you get here and you get ripped off, maybe you decide, well, I ain't gonna say nothing to nobody. I'll keep it to myself. But see, it don't work that way. See them 3 guys that ripped you off? They got associates. And their associates, they're about young boys, and they're gonna come and rip you off. And then they got associates, and they're gonna come and rip you off. And if you get anything from home, like a little food package or some personal clothes, somebody gonna take that too. So your thing will steady be getting ripped off. And that brings us to number 4. And
Gonna
this is
keep
the
getting
one
ripped
it's all
off.
gonna take. In the 10 years I've been here, I've seen it 1,000 times. You're gonna walk around this joint, or any joint you might be in, and you're gonna find a guy that's real quiet. Nobody bothers him, and he don't bother nobody. He's got all the respect in the world. You're gonna approach this guy and say, hey, my man, I got a very serious problem. Can you help me? And after you run it down to him, he's gonna tell you, yeah. And it seems like 5 minutes after he say yeah, it's like somebody got on a PA system and told 1,300 wild maniacs not to bother you. And now you're telling yourself, hey, this guy was all right. He got all his pressure off of me. But nah, he ain't did nothing. The only thing this guy did was he told population that you are his property. You are his kid. And when you become somebody's kid in one of these joints, there's the things you gotta do. You gotta get up in the morning and get his coffee. You gotta clean his cell. You gotta wash his drawers and socks. And if he wants some head, you will give it to him. And if he wanna fuck you in your ass, you will let him. And if he wanna sell you to another prisoner, he'll do that too.
Y'all better stay out of jail.
See, they're gonna run these people shit. Now,
Let's get to the next day. They spoke your shit.
I show you better than I can tell you.
7 years.
If I decide to jump up in that goddamn ceiling, you better have your eyes right in the bottom of my feet.
Nah.
Slide your goddamn ass back. Squeeze the fuck in there. I don't care if you uncomfortable. I've been uncomfortable for 4 goddamn years. What the hell do I care about you being uncomfortable now? You got something in your head you want out? Because if you move your hand one more time, you ain't gonna have to worry about it, because I'm gonna kick that right off the top of your goddamn head. You understand that? See, because I don't like nothing in the first place, and I don't like you. You move one more goddamn time, and I'll bite your fucking nose off and spit it in your damn face. You understand that? That go for yous, too. Because just as quick as I'll kick him in the goddamn ass, I'll do the same thing to you. Put no damn tears in your eyes. What the fuck I care about some shit? Shit. All of you. All that junk you be watching on TV, that's fantasy. That's bullshit. You turn on the TV, see somebody get 20 years life, and you get up and go to the bathroom and come back, they on the streets. It don't work like that in here. When you get some time in here, you do years. And when you do years in here, you do that day for day, week for week, month for month, and year for goddamn year. The only thing that changes in here is the goddamn calendar. But yous want to come in there. See, because every time one of your so-called friends out there tell you, come on, let's go steal something, let's go rip somebody off, let's go mug somebody, all they doing is saying, let's go to jail.
Basically.
And every time you get busted, what did you get the last time you got busted? How much money did you get? Watch him make everybody just as stupid as he is. All you gotta do is get up and go for me to get it. Nobody else. You get up and touch.
You understand what I'm telling you? You want to be a smart guy? You want to be a wise guy? Let me tell you something.
I seen yo before.
The police can make
This a nasty
mistakes.
motherfucker right here.
You can only make one mistake and you're done. You understand? What, am I here to amuse you that you smile? Huh? Something's funny? Something's funny with you? Huh? Get this smile off your face.
Still smiling.
Let me tell you something. I'll bite your fucking nose off your face. If you think somebody's gonna stop me from going, believe me, they won't. Because by the time they get here, it'll be too late. It'll be all over with.
Who said it'd be too late?
There's so much time they can't give me no more. You understand what I'm telling you?
I got so much time they can't even give me no more.
Keep that smile on your face. Because I'm gonna hurt you. All right? Don't make me hurt you. Okay? Please.
What's that?
Nice, right?
Don't make me hurt you, please.
We took your shoes. How do you feel about that? You don't like it? Well, the next time you take something from somebody, you think about that. You got it? You think about that, how you feel now, because that's how they feel. You like to steal? Huh? You like to steal? I got 11 uncles. Do you know how big that makes my family? Big, right? Take something from my family. Let me read in the newspapers that one of my people was ripped off by one of you punks. And I'll be waiting for you right here in this prison. You got that? And then what do you think's gonna happen? Keep that in your mind. Because every one of us have family out there. And if you think you're tough, you don't know what tough is. I'm bad. You see me, boy? I'm bad. You see them pretty blue eyes of yours? I'll take one out of your face and squash it in front of you so you can watch. You see, because I think that you, like this, when I'm talking to you, is going in one ear and out the other. I don't think you're listening to me. What did I just say then?
So you take one eye out and swoosh it.
Do you think I would?
Yeah.
You're damn right I would. Are you ready to kill somebody? No. You're ready to do that monkey business you're doing on the street, though, aren't you? You're ready to hang out on the corner, though, aren't you? Then you better be ready to kill somebody, because when you're in this place, you gotta kill if you have to. When you wake up in the morning, do you think about maybe I have to kill somebody today? When I wake up in the morning, I think about maybe I have to kill somebody today. Do you wake up in the morning and think about maybe I'll be killed today? Or that maybe a guy like me will break your face for you? Huh? When I wake up in the morning, I think about that. Is that paranoia? Yeah. For you, it's paranoia. For me, it's a reality. This is prison. This ain't no playground. We play for keeps in here. The big eat the little. And in here, I'm big. He's big. We're big because we're survivors. You understand? You take something from me, and I'll kill you. And I ain't hardly bullshit. Two of you guys I don't like. I don't like you, and I don't like you. You got one time to smile at me, I'm gonna turn your teeth upside down. Do you understand me? I just got out the hole today, and I will turn your teeth upside down. Do you dig it? All right. I'm gonna tell you about the prison. But before I do, show me your shoe. Show me your shoe. Show me which ones are yours. Tell me. This one here? Which one is yours? Which, who? This here one right here? Yeah. You think it's...
Send them to me, Billy. Let me have it.
You smiling at me again? I'll knock you in the motherfucking mouth with this shoe. You smiling at me? Well, knock it off. Close your mouth.
They just, they don't understand they face look like they smiling, bro.
Think a fuck about you. Nothing. Go home barefoot, you faggot. Everything I tell you today up here, I'm gonna show it to you in black and white. I'm here for murder, kidnapping, robbery, armed robbery, conspiracy, breaking the dude's jaw, and breaking his fucking woman both her goddamn arms.
Damn.
But fuck what's happening to me. It's what's happening to juveniles we're concerned about. It's pretty bad what happens to young boys when they come in somebody's prison, ain't it? Ain't it? Yeah. Think that's bad? This is even badder. Girls beaten and raped. 18 years old. She's been molested 11 times by other women in the prison. Don't you want to be like her? Let's talk about getting tough on juveniles. Short. Bring it back. Dig. Get the fuck out of here. Get up and get off the stage before I kick. Get your shoes and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, she
right
geeking.
Before I slap your motherfucking hair off your head.
Shit, like she
They
at
talk
home.
about getting tough on juveniles. They say if you commit a crime like an adult, they gonna send you to an adult prison. But you don't care, man. You don't care. You want to be here with me. You want to be in the cell next to me. See, we know all about juveniles. How do we know? We was juveniles one time ourselves. Everything that you're doing now, we done did it. We didn't get away with nothing. We're here. So what makes you think you're gonna get away with it? Tell me. Nobody knows.
Real shit.
Listen to our name and the time that we're doing. Listen to it. Give me some names over there in time.
55372, 30 years.
56083, double life.
52149, life.
56090, 37 years. 51258, 30 years.
54936, life is from motherfucking now on. Now who know what now on means? From now on. Somebody tell me. Forever till the day I die. That means I'm never gonna hit the street no more. See, I was like you when I came to prison, man. I was wild. Nobody couldn't tell me a motherfucking thing. I didn't want to hear. But you know how they showed me? By taking my motherfucking eye right out of my head. Look. You see it? Stab me all up in the front and in the motherfucking back. How motherfucking tough could I have been? Tell me. So you got that fucked up attitude, you want to be like me. And the first, sit up, man. Sit up. You ever see a toy robot? Well, look at us. That's what we are. But they don't plug us into electricity. They make us move by bells. I hear so many motherfucking bells that when they don't ring, I still hear them ring. Why? Because I was that tough guy. They just split my motherfucking head all over. I got knots, bumps, stitches, and everything. They don't give a fuck about me. If I haul off and hit you in your jaw right now, you think the police will help you? You goddamn right. He just want to do his 8 hours and go home. The people that brought you here today,
Do you think they'll have the kind of job they have or make the kind of money that they make if they ever did the little drunk shit like you're doing out there today? Huh? But you can have the same kind of job. You can make the same kind of money. It's so motherfucking easy as passing you by. Go to school, get that education, and pencil whoop this shit out of it. See, because a gun ain't gonna tear that 30-foot wall down out there. A pipe is not gonna tear that 30-foot wall down out there. But an education just may tear that motherfucker down.
Just me.
Come here. Read the heading. Yeah, read the heading up there.
Broadway inmate stabbed to death in cell block.
Okay, read from he was stabbed.
He was stabbed about a dozen times in the neck, chest, head, and back. Robinson, who was pronounced dead on arrival at Broadway General Hospital, is serving a 3 to 5 year sentence.
That's good. Sit down. Did the man lie to you when he told you about motherfuckers dying here? Did he lie to you? No. So are we here to bullshit you? No. Then why are you here?
Why y'all just bullshits the man's? Why is it us? Is an S at the end of everything?
Well, that brought you here today. As well as we know, you're here because you're coming to fucking.
User here. Users are here. Where's he from, yo? Where's that from?
You know, when your mother and father have a dog on the street, and that dog constantly pisses on the floor and they can't
Is it New York?
What do they do with that fucking dog? They get rid of it. Well, don't you motherfuckers have the sense to know that every time you go in that courtroom for a B&E, shoplifting, stealing a car, whatever you're doing, you're like a dog pissing on that judge's furniture. Sooner or later, he's gonna get tired of looking at you, ain't he? What's he gonna do with you? Send you away. But yous don't think about that. We know what yous think. Yous think yous ain't never killing nobody to come to prison. You don't have to kill nobody to come to prison. And the paper showed you don't have to be doing 30 years to die in here. That man was doing 3 to 5 years. You want to know what he died for? He died for a piece of fucking cardboard. A picture of his woman that he had in his cell that another sick motherfucker wanted and killed him for.
Damn.
You don't think about that.
Damn.
When you look at us, what do you
That's
see?
my wife.
What do you see when you look at us? Convicts. You know what we see when we look at you? We see ourselves. We see ourselves. So when you look at us, you better see yourselves. Because this is the future for you. Men on this stage don't know what it's like to hear a dog barking. Men on this stage don't know what it's like to hear a fucking bird chirping. We don't know what it's like to hear a car horn honking. But if you ask us what it's like to hear a man getting stabbed to death, we'll tell you about that. If you ask us what it's like to hear a man screaming because 4 dudes is fucking him in his ass, we'll tell you about that too. Because we hear that every day.
Jeez.
Everybody sit up.
I said, sit up! There'll be no more of this motherfucker playing these games, all I see. Right now, you, come here. Pretty big dude, ain't you?
6 foot.
6 foot. Yeah, that's it. You got your best shot, man. 1 punch. Punch me in my face. Then it's my turn. No punch. Motherfucker punch. Damn, dude.
Yeah, you kill me.
Huh?
You'll kill me.
He kill me.
Protection, don't you?
Yeah.
Come here. Nobody gonna bother you. Stay with me. Grab that.
Ah.
Grab it, motherfucker. Grab it! This is mine now. This kind of shit here going all day in the motherfucking prison and shit. A young, dumb motherfucker that can't make it. So he needs somebody to take care of him. You got any cigarettes? Anybody got a cigarette? What you gonna get for that cigarette, man? He just bought this. I can do bad for my motherfucking self. Go over there with him. You belong to him now. His motherfucking manhood, man, just been tested. And he failed. Because he should have punched my motherfucking head off. That's what he should have did, but he didn't. Now he belongs to somebody else. Like I said before, man, this happens all the time in the prison. The only thing that the prison got to offer is aggravation, humiliation, degradation, alienation. That's all the prison got to give motherfuckers. Everybody up here, man, got a number. And like it's only fitting that y'all have a number. And until you leave, because this is the shortest prison sentence you'll spend, your number's 1. You 2, you 3, you 4, you 5. What's your number? 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 All right, kick it all the way down. What's your number? You. Kick it out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Speak it up. 6. I said speak it up, monkey mouth. Speak it up.
6, 7,
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
And I want you to have that same number when you walk in that door going down there, because I'll be there squatting on you.
We don't get paid for doing this. We don't get no extra rewards, no extra benefits, no nothing.
Go back, remember that number.
We want to do it because we feel like we might get to you and help. Now, I'm going to pass these cards out. They got phone numbers. If you have a problem, if you feel depressed, if you need somebody to talk to, then you can call these numbers.
All right.
You fuck like the best opportunity in the world.
One of them things. And they was saying, like, you know, I mean, I didn't like it.
I just want to see if it's a little bit more. You might be keeping it right there.
Was law being easy? Was to a point.
Oh, yeah. See, this is alright. So, little preview. This is going into the next one. We're gonna get into the stories of every single one of these kids that we just watched right now. We're gonna get into the storyline of each one. That's next in the series. We just did the 1978. And then now we're gonna do all of those kids and where they at now, 20 years later. Damn, this gonna be tough. That was a little preview right there of him right there. Now he's a deacon or something in his church, man. Just know that. So that's just a good one. That just that came back. That, you know what I'm saying? That's just a good one. That's just one good one. You know what I'm saying? At least one. Gotta have at least one. You know what I'm saying? If not something, you gotta have one. You know what I'm saying? But you know how we does it. You know how we do. Your man's YMS Jerry. We back. We gone. We here. We was there. This the beginning of this series. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be here for some more. Stay tuned for the next video on this series of Scared Straight. Man, 1978 was crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let's see how the next time with 20 years later, how all these kids are and where they at 20 years later in 1998. This is gonna be crazy. And this is gonna be a year before the next kids coming in 1999. We see how it's gonna Scared Straight gonna be 20 years later. My God. It's gonna be tough. The boy YMS J, I'm out. We coolin', we're fooling. I see y'all in the next video.